Ho, ho, ho.
Woo! Good evening. Good evening. We are here. Me and Santa Claus. I'm Yoanda Hinton, the host, and we're here with Edward Everett, aka Mr. E. Santa Claus. How
Well,
you doing, Mr. E?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful on a beautiful, beautiful Monday. I'm doing wonderful. And listen, I want to thank you all for joining us on FYI After Dark. Let me fix my head. I know my head
Yes,
look
and pull yourself up, Mr. E, so we
kind of
can really see you in the camera.
I know my head look kind of crazy.
I tell you what, if you fit the part, Santa Claus, because we're going to talk about a time of giving on FYI in a little bit. But in the meantime, we want to say thank you all for joining us. We want to say welcome. Again, I'm Yoanda Hinton, the host. We have our co-host here, aka Mr. E. Edward Everett, and we want to welcome our platform. Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are here and we want to just talk to you a little bit. I want to tell you all what we do beside FY After Dark. We host a radio morning show, FYI, and we are on, Mr. E.
We are on 4 different stations. That's right. We're on 4 different stations and 4 social media platforms. We're on WPCE 1400 Peace 95.3 FM, WMVA 88.9 FM, 88.3 FM, and WGPL 1350
What did you just say, Mr. E? 88.3?
88.9 FM. It's been a long day. It's been a real long day. I just busted out of a meeting so I can come and greet everybody here on FYI After Dark. So I have to change hats, because when I come from one point, I go to another point. So after I leave here, I take Santa Claus home. I take Santa Claus off. And guess what? I won't be in St. Nick when I go home.
Well, we understand that, Mr. E. We got to grind and we grind all day sometimes, even in the evening. And I tell you what, we're taking the time this evening, FY After Dark, just to greet you all, say hello. Thank you all for joining us. We want to do a roll call. That's what we're here for on this evening. We want to know who is on the line. And we're going to give you all a little bit of time to come on and chime in, get in here, and just say hello. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like and make sure you share. We want to shout you out. We want to have a little conversation with you and everything. And just enjoy the evening, the little time that we're going to be up here. We're not going to prolong the time, Mr. E, but we really want to meet our audience to say, hey, what you doing? How you doing? What's going on? And are y'all ready for Christmas? Are you ready for the holidays? Now, we kicked it off with Thanksgiving in November. Now we are driving ourselves to another holiday, Christmas. This is the holiday season. We're going to be celebrating the holidays up until what? January the 1st.
The first of the year.
Absolutely. So I hope you all got a lot planned. I hope you all are going to do a lot of things. Mr. E, I know that I am excited and interested in doing some of the things that's in the area, Christmas Town at Busch Gardens. They got the botanical garden lights. They have Nautica. They have lights, shows, parades, and all kind of things that are going on. Movies. I'm really interested in seeing The Color Purple, the movie. But from my understanding, and you all let me know if I'm right or not, it is a one time in the movies on Christmas. Now, someone else said that that's the information they got. That's what I hear when I hear the advertisement. But I hope that it's not true because, a lot of people don't want to go in crowded theaters, on Christmas Day, so hopefully if it's through, hopefully it's throughout the season. And if not, maybe it's coming on some of the platforms, Netflix or something like that. Why would you make a great movie and just have it for that one day?
Wow, that would be a bummer, because there's a lot of people who would love to go out and see a great movie especially during the Yuletide season. Miss Cynthia, when we do Yuletide season, folks are looking for places to go and things to do. So guess what? We want you to make sure that ain't a one-hit wonder.
Yes. But it says that. It says in the advertising, Mr. E, that the movie is in theaters only on Christmas.
Wow.
And so I'm hoping again that that is just something that is uh, not true. But if it comes to Netflix, if it's something that comes, on our what you call it platforms, uh,
Social media platforms,
on the platforms like Netflix and
Netflix and
YouTube
Hulu
and
and
Hulu and all those
yeah,
folks.
yeah.
That'll be fine, to enjoy a wonderful movie in your home during the holidays. That's sweet too.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're gonna find out. But like I said, I'm interested, Mr. E, and doing a lot of different things, probably going out to eat dinner, just enjoy the shopping and relaxation, put work down a little,
When,
and just enjoy this time.
when does everybody off work? When is everything shutting down?
Well, I know one thing: the schools will be out. I believe a couple of days before Christmas. Some people take vacation time. Some people are going to see family. Some people are going on vacation, like my family did one year. We went to Disney. That was, oh my goodness, and we were there for Christmas. And so some people, get out the box. They get off work. They just take the time to really, really enjoy family and the holidays.
And that's what it's all about, Miss Cynthia. Enjoying family, enjoying the holiday, being a part of everything that everybody is doing. So, hey, it's one of the greatest things to do is to stretch out during the holiday, the Yuletide season, and make good out of the holiday. Run down the street, holler and scream, give folks ride your bicycles. During the holiday. When I was a kid growing up in Centton, we used to have Union 5 skates. I don't know if you know anything about those kind of
Can you
things.
explain that? I've never heard of that
We
before.
used to have Union 5 skates, Super Scoop skates, and we would all get on the train at the local elementary school and
Oh my.
ride around. And we had our pecans and all the nuts in your pocket and that old fashioned Christmas candy that sticks to the lint in your pocket that you can't get off. So that's Christmas. So hey, we want you to be able to enjoy Christmas back in the days old. Do you think that everybody in the sentence is coming out now since the pandemic?
Of course. I mean, my goodness, if we can't put that thing behind us, who can?
That's right.
We welcome the time now that we can just freely go and sit down and eat somewhere. We can go shopping. We can go to a show. For a few years, we were sitting back in prison, it felt like.
And
We
trauma.
were sitting back and couldn't go anywhere, and people were dying all around us. People were sick all around us. We all got that germ, and it's just a wonderful thing to see something behind us. As we continue to heal, and since it is a virus, we know that viruses linger. But I'm telling you, we're not looking at millions of people dying anymore, and millions of people getting sick. And so that's why we feel as though we are moving on and moving through and
Yeah.
healing through, because we are not facing this crisis like we were. So I'm really, really thankful that we have a chance now. And that's what, I'm going to say that word again, Miss E, thankful. We
Yeah.
really need to be thankful for how God blesses us to come through things.
That's
And,
right.
millions didn't make it,
That's
but
right.
God blessed us to come through. And for that reason, He's looking at us to see how thankful we are for what He has done for us.
That's
And
right.
I'm really thankful. because I'm telling you that virus didn't have no it didn't have no name. Anybody could get that virus. Anybody could uh, get sick. Anybody could have died. It was just a matter of your time and the number.
That's
So
right. Listen, anybody could have left us, but hey, thanks be to God, we are still here doing what God has instructed us to do. And guess what? We're gonna make the best of a bad situation. Can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you.
we're gonna make the best of the bad. I don't know what my camera was doing, so I might have to back up and come back in. So we're gonna make the best out of what's going on.
Absolutely. So anyway, are you all ready? Now I'm talking about all the Utide gay and all the things that are going on, but are you ready? Have you put up the tree? Have you put up the decoration? Have you been on the rooftop with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I'm telling you, I'm already in the Christmas spirit. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look a little bit on my camera, you may see a little light that is my tree, and we're getting things ready. We have the mantle, the fireplace mantle, all fixed up and everything. We're gonna have all the lights outside. Yeah, Mr. Yow just explaining that. Yeah, I'm ready for all the festivities, but I'm getting ready. The decorations are going up. I'm just gonna make sure everything looks good and feeling like Christmas and the holidays. And I'm just gonna really, really enjoy this time, this season, and being thankful for being able to see another Christmas and to enjoy family and friends and work and everything like that.
You know, Miss Hinton, we already at my home has already put our little stuff up a little bit. We have not completed it. We're going with the theme of candy cane.
Mm.
Red and white candy cane with the bear. What's that Pooh bear? That bear.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh
Yes.
theme. So we got a little Winnie the Pooh sitting around the house and singing songs, and dogs doing their little thing in the front of the house. So we're going with the candy cane, and
Oh, how
candy canes are good
cool.
for red and white.
So who's cooking, Misty? You and your wife cooking this year, the family. How y'all gonna do it? Family reunions. Some people have family reunions. They go out of town, or what is happening in your neck of the woods?
Well, they supposed to come over to the crib. They all supposed to get together and come over to the crib, and normally they come over that like my sons and daughter, they have Christmas at their home, and then they come and they hang around my house later on that evening
Yes.
and open up presents and eat a little something. But hey, and they bring what they call a potluck. Everybody brings something when they come. So hey, we just enjoy. I just sit back and enjoy the football game, the festivities, playing Uno and cards and things of that nature.
Yes. So how many grandchildren and great grandchildren do you have to shop for?
I have 18 grandchildren.
That's a lot of grandchildren.
18
Woo! And I
grandkids.
only have one.
I have 18 grandkids and one great grandkid and one
Oh,
on the way.
and one on the way.
One great grandchild on the way. So
Oh,
it'd be about 20 of
oh
them
my
folks.
goodness. What a blessing.
You know,
What a
it,
blessing. Like
it'd
I
be
said,
like,
I have the one grandchild, and I love on him. Uh, I just thank God for, having him. I remember when he was born, he's 9 years old now. I can't believe it. But I was so glad. At the time my brother died, my mother died, and sometimes when people die, your future is like, ooh, you kind of like, where am I going? Because you're so used to having those family members with you.
yeah.
Uh, and all of a sudden, when you lose a sister, a brother, and a mommy, it's like, what is this? And so uh, the Lord blessed our grandson, little Christian, to come into this world. And I just saw the future open up again. I saw him and I said, oh my God, look at this baby and look how much we have to look forward to and seeing him grow up. So he's 9 years old and he's
Wow,
growing
time is
up
flying.
and time is flying. I remember having him in my arms, the little teeny thing. And, I'm so grateful, for him and for the family, for friends, for, all that we do. And, we just can't beat God, his blessings toward us. And so for that reason, I'm so, so thankful. So, yes, getting ready, making sure everything is feeling right, looking right, and of course, business still goes on. Like you said, Mr. E, you saying, when are people taking off? Well, some people got to work right up to the day. Some people can do the. Mr. E, you working right up to the day.
Right up to the day,
Workers right up to the
right up
day.
to the day. We work all the way until Christmas Eve, and then when Christmas Eve come, we go after all Christmas Eve day. Then we celebrate Christmas and the weekend, and then you can rest assured we're back to work on that Monday.
Back to basics. Back on the grind.
Back
But
on the grind. And that's
yes.
the same thing we do here at FYI. We take off and we enjoy the holidays, enjoy the festivities. We're making our business to come back, whether FYI in the AM or FYI after dark. Also, good afternoon to my cousin, my auntie, Miss Virginia Marina Sawyer. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. I'll be around there to get my Christmas present. I want about $15,000 from my auntie. Somebody says, I'm going to say, somebody say amen. Oh.
Miss Virginia, are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for the holidays? Have you put the tree up? I mean, it's time to celebrate. And we not only that, we got to enjoy it because guess what? The time is flying. It seems like, it's here today. And once it's over, that's it. People are like, look, and not paying attention to the tree no more. All the gifts are unwrapped. We tearing up leftovers. And, we're trying to fight the cold here, And so we've got to really take advantage of this beautiful time and really enjoy the decorations and things because it will soon be gone.
When you're speaking of decoration, Miss Hinton, if you look around the town, folks are really putting up the best decor, the decorations.
Yes.
They're going all out, putting lights all over their houses. They putting candy canes in their yards. They got trains. I love this time of year, especially when everybody is involved. When everybody get involved and they put their decorations up. Last night I was walking through my neighborhood. Yesterday I was walking through my neighborhood and I saw people putting up lights because it was nice and warm yesterday. I said to myself, it would be great to have a neighborhood contest. And I said, if I see another light go up in my community and it doesn't look as pretty as mine is, I'm going out here and buy me some more lights. I'm going to light the whole block up. So you tell my neighbors, you call my neighbors, Miss Hinton, and let them know, please do not put no more lights up in y'all community because we might have a power shortage because Mr. E is ready. I am.
Mr. E, you got your lights ready and all that to go up.
I got them ready to go up, and I got my little choo-choo train ready because it's going to puff a little smoke as it go around a little circle. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, and I'm waiting for more folks to go because what I don't want, and I think that what really looks bad in the yard is all them wires in the daytime.
Oh my goodness, in the daytime.
When the daytime come around, I think the yard should be pretty in the daytime just as well as in the nighttime. So when they started decorating, unless you're gonna keep them up all until the holiday is over with, but just don't let all them cords be hanging around. Go wireless. Go and get you some wireless lights. Wireless, so you won't have all those cords hanging around your yard, so it still look good in AM.
All right, Alice Hilaria, how you doing? I know you're ready for Christmas. The tree is up and everything. I tell you what, We're trying to get ready over here. Mr. E said he's up and popping, doing his
Up
thing.
and popping.
And
I'll
we
send you some pictures around the town and let y'all see what we have done around my house. I mean,
absolutely.
what we did in my community last night. The street looked so beautiful,
Wow.
and I started to get my roller skates out, Miss Hinton, and just roller skate. I said, but I better leave that alone. I'm going to.
Yeah, leave that alone, Mr. E. We want you to go back to work whole. But anyway, in the meantime, Mr. E, yeah, everybody's doing their thing. It's holiday shopping. It's just so much fun. And we on FYI radio show, radio morning, and FYI after dark, we're gonna highlight some of these things. We're gonna talk about FYI's. We're gonna have our holiday shopping and traveling tips.
That's
You know
right.
we got to do it, Mr. E. We
That's
got to
right.
stay safe. We got to tell
Right.
people how they can stay safe while they're shopping. And we know a lot of people are online, but people are still going out, especially this time of year. And you've got to be careful because you still have those predators. You have folk that want to take what other people have. Mr. E, you've seen the folk that's going in these stores and they are ramshacking? Is that the
That's
word?
right. That's right.
And they are tearing down these stores by the mob. They going in mobs and groups, and we don't want to be in the midst of that because
That's right.
after a while, people that own these stores and security, they're not going to be playing with some of these folk, and so
That's
we
right.
don't want to be in the midst of that. We're going to talk about safety tips. We're going to talk about traveling tips because sometimes that's another dangerous place to be traveling. You've got to be careful. You've got to actually, make sure you know the environment or be around people that know the environment. Certain places you can go, certain places you can't go. But we all want you all to stay safe as you travel.
Speaking on safety tips, Ms. Henson, just the other day in my community, there has been what they call car vandalism.
Oh, wow.
What they're doing is taking a hot spark plug and
Mm-hmm.
putting it against your window,
Uh-huh.
and it shatters your window, and where your door alarm would not go off.
Oh, wow.
And they get into your car like that. So be on your P's and Q's. If you got ping, if you got ring lights, if you got cameras, make sure you point them towards your vehicle and make sure the infrared on your cameras are working.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just have a camera, and it's a dummy camera, because these folks know, and guess what? They're out to get you. Here's another tip that I want to drop with the ladies who go to the service station. When you go to the service station, make sure that you lock the passenger side of your car. Because what they're doing, they rolling out of the car on the opposite side of your passenger side and checking the door handle while you pumping your gas.
Mm-hmm.
And if your car is unlocked on the passenger side, all your credentials, your pocketbook, your money,
Yes.
they're reached in there because you paying attention on your gas, on filling up your gas, but gas tank, but you're not paying attention to the passenger side of your car. And when you look around, they done took your pocketbook, they done took your money. So be on the safe side. That's a great safety tip for you.
Absolutely.
Be on the safe side. Lock the passenger side of your car every time you stop at a service station to get some fuel, to get some gas. Make sure you got that side locked and park your car in a well-lit area. Don't go out by yourself shopping. And some folks like to go out by themselves, but make sure that you are on your P's and your Q's, because they're out there. They're out there to take your stuff and to take stuff that you have set aside to do. And so you gotta want to be safe out here.
Absolutely, you got to be safe, but also, and we're not going to go through all the tips. We're going to definitely cover them again up on FYI After Dark in the morning show. But please, 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 your packages. They said there's an uptick on folk taking and trying to steal packages off your porch. And so make sure somebody knows they're coming. Have your cameras, like Mr. E said, all your little cameras ready. Make sure you because they usually tell you, your package is going to sooner arrive. You can track it and things like that. And so you want to make sure your packages get to you. So we have a lot of safety tips, traveling tips, shopping tips, food.
Yes.
Greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes. Some of y'all gotta make sure
You
you all are not
name it.
make sure you are not keeping food out too long. You got to make sure everything is clean, sanitized, and we'll be talking about food safety tips as well on our FYI shows this holiday season. Also, we're gonna have on our Wednesday segment, what's under the hat? What men want for Christmas? And more. We're going to be covering a whole lot of different things. And so, sometimes we take for granted, oh, well, I'm just going to throw him this little thing, little that. Men sometimes have particulars. In my household, my husband just gave me a particular for the family, the family rule. This is what I want in particular. And so a lot of times men want things, right, Mr. E?
That's
And
right. That's
not
right.
just your average. Do you know I saw what's the name of that cologne? I saw that in Walmart today. I
High
thought,
karate. Old
uh-uh.
Spice.
Oh, I thought I was screened. They got a whole big old whole big old box full of that Old Spice. And I said, do people really still buy that?
Miss Hinton, back in the day, that Old Spice was only for the Caucasian brothers back in the day. But now Old Spice has come along. It's made
resurrected.
And folks are buying Old Spice. But here's what you don't want to do. Just don't buy dad no cologne. Don't buy your husband no cologne. Buy him something that's very stylish, like a real live gold necklace that he can put around his neck and walk around and show the boys. Or big old Rolex watch. This is a Kenneth Cole watch that I have on, and make sure you buy him something that is very stylish, because he's out and about, and guess what? He wants to look good. Buy him some nice shirts that he can style with some nice blue jeans and some real nice. Don't just go out and get him just anything. Well, I guess I go to the dollar store and pick him up some plastic tubes and some high karate and a tie and some golf socks. You know that man ain't doing no golfing, so why you want to buy him a golf tie and a golf sock? Well, there's what behind it that counts. So hey, look out for your man.
I tell you what, one of our sponsors, Beard Gods, I tell you what, you can buy something very special. Beard Gods. Go to www.beardgods.com. BEARDGODZ. Beardgods.com. The owner, Mr. Chris Hinton, he has all kind of things for men: shampoos, conditioners, balms, oils, vitamins, biotin, caps, hoodies, picks, you name it. He has it. That is a wonderful gift during the holiday seasons or any seasons for men, for your boyfriend, for for your husband, your uncle, your grandpa, whoever. I tell you what, you won't be disappointed. Check out the website, check out the pictures, the videos. Go to www.beardgods.com and tell Chris Hinton, look, I want to look good. I want that beard you got. I want to really, really show up and show off. And with Beard Gods, you can definitely stay groomed and looking good.
That's right, Miss Hinton. Don't forget to go and get your Beard Gods today. Great things are happening over there. I cut mine all the way down so that
Looks great, Mr. E.
I want to start from the beginning, but start from the bottom. But I'm telling you, I got to get me some Beard Gods today. Miss Hinton, don't forget to tell them about another gift that they can purchase. That's them bullying is right underneath your nose. Don't forget to tell them all about that.
Yes, the bullying, bullying website is bulvicacademy.com. BULVIC. Go to bulvicacademy.com. That's where you're going to find out anti-bullying information. You're going to find the books that I've written. Bullying is right underneath your nose. You're going to find the Diary of a Former Bully, the newest book. You're going to find the first book in Audibles. You're going to find it Spanish, hard copy. You're going to find it ebook. You can find it, I mean, just go and you can find it anywhere books are sold, or you can just go to Bulvic Academy. That's BULVIC, bulvicacademy.com. Check out the books, check out the information, and check out the game, Bulvic, BULVIC, which is a wonderful new, is spanking brand new game app. You can find it at bulvicacademy.com, but you can also find it at your Google store for your Androids and apple.com for your iPhone and iPad. Make sure you check us out. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift for our children. It has a wonderful anti-bullying theme. You can, enjoy it. You can let your children enjoy it. Enjoy it during the Christmas holidays. Figure out the game. The game is not for the faint of heart. It is definitely a game that you've got to study, you got to read, you've got to interact with students, you got to discover, you're going to be surprised, you're going to fight monsters. And so this is a wonderful game. You can go to Bulvic, BULVIC, academy.com. You'll see the link, which will lead you to either your Android or to your apple.com, your Google Play or your apple.com. And you would really, 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 really enjoy. So again, along with the game app, there's also the book, Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose, and the Diary of a Former Bully. We want you all to make sure you go and check it out. So we're going to, come back to some of our sponsors in a minute, but we want to continue to let you know what's going on with FYI, what's in your closet, issues concerning us women.
That's what it's all about. Issues concerning women. Hold for 1 second. Issues concerning women. Yeah. And that's what we want to make happen.
Absolutely. Issues concerning women. And, we recently on our Rewind show talked about women, and we talked about grudges. Do women hold grudges? That was one of the questions. Do women hold grudges, and do women nag? Our information here, right here, says, are women sneaky? Mr. E always talking about folk sneaking stuff in the closet. What? So, Mr. E.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to talk about what's in the closet and how sneaky you think women are.
Miss Hinton, when we look at women and we are asking the question, does women hold grudges? Do we look at the question, does women sneak stuff in the house? Yes, they do. When we look at women, we'll find that there are so many women who has overspent and too afraid to let their significant others or their husbands know that they have overspent.
I love that.
And what they do, they sneak the clothes in. And said that's been in the closet for a long time. It's been right there. No, it haven't. No, it's been in the trunk. It goes from the trunk into and from the trunk into the house. After he done gone for a minute or two, now they bring it in the house. Oh, he gone. I'm gonna hide it in the
sneak it in.
That's right.
So are we sneaky? Do we sneaky? Do we keep secrets?
Do women keep secrets? Yes, they do. Women are sneaky. Yes, they are. Women.
Do we keep secrets? Are we secretive?
They are very secretive. They don't kiss and tell. One thing you can say about a woman, she don't kiss and tell, and yes, she is sneaky.
You know, women tell a lot. I can't imagine they
Women,
don't kiss and tell. Women talk a lot. They are very
they,
open, and especially at this day and time, you'll hear them say all kind of stuff. And so we're going to discuss.
let's look at it. You are a woman.
Yeah, I'm a woman. Yeah, can't
Are,
y'all?
are you secretive?
I am very secretive.
Okay.
You're not going to get all my business. I don't care who
Do you keep secrets?
Why wouldn't I keep other people's secrets? I'm gonna tell you one thing. You tell me a secret and see if I don't go to the grave with it. I don't believe in exposing people's secrets. I have never exposed. I remember this one lady, young lady, and she's passed away. She told me a secret, and I till this day haven't told. My husband used to try to get the secret out of me and everything. I was like, I don't do that. I don't tell people secrets. If you tell me a secret, it's a secret. And so I can be secretive in that way, or I can be secretive in that you not gonna know all my business. No, you ain't. Period. I am that type of person, always been that type of person. And yeah, I do, I have every woman has her way of the way she wants to carry herself. Some women are sneaky.
Do women hold grudges?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Is that the way it's supposed to go, to hold a grudge?
Everybody hold a grudge.
No, you supposed to let it go.
Look, let me. I'll prove it to you on social media. You go on social media now and ask how many folk have an enemy or folk they can't stand. Oh yeah, I remember she didn't invite me over to the all men's part. Well, it was for all men. Well, I'm mad. That's my best. Women hold. I mean, some people hold grudges till the day they die. They can't let it go. Some people can't let it go. And we talked about this on FYI on our recap show. Some people are not healed. Some people haven't got that apology they want. Some people haven't gotten closure. Some people just feel as though it's just been too much and they just want to continue to just hold on to that thing like a baby. Look, I'm going to rock this thing. Every time I see that person's face, it's going to make me feel a certain kind of way. Yes, a woman can hold a grudge, and a lot do.
I know for a fact that just recently, my grandson Maverick had his 8-year birthday party on Saturday. And because he had his birthday party on Saturday, it was all guys. And Molly, my granddaughter, was very, very, very upset because guess what? She wants to hang. She wants to be a part. So I had to go pick her up and bring her over to my house and spend great money on her. And by the time when we got to my house, that's all she talked about until she Maverick in the video in the game bus. Look at Maverick. He and my son had the audacity to broadcast it, and she was looking at it via my phone, and she saw him on the bus just playing the game. Yeah, he's gonna leave from our house, Grandpa, and he's gonna go over to Grandma's house, and guess what? He's gonna have ice cream and cake. He's gonna have a good time. So at 4 years old, she was a little bit rough, and she was a little bit upset.
A little bit bitter.
Because yes, women do. It doesn't make a difference how old she may be. Yes, women do have grudges.
Yes, some people do. Some people have gone through things with folk, and some things may be justified, and some things may not be justified. But hey, we definitely hold our grudges. We have a habit sometimes of nagging.
Yes,
but we don't own nagging.
Yes,
let me excuse me.
This is what is concerning women. It's all about.
Excuse me.
Yes.
We don't own nagging. Let me tell you, brethren out there. There's enough nagging that comes from you all.
What do you call it?
From us. We do not own nagging. I don't know if anybody ever told men this, but they want to give us the ownership, the certificate of the YWCA.
You know for a
that
fact.
a woman, excuse me, that a woman has the ownership. She has the daggone copyright to nag it.
She got the
Ain't
copyrights,
true.
and see, here's what a woman does. She does her nagging in a different
Give
style.
us an example.
For example, she would say, did you take out the trash? Well, it look like the trash is still in the kitchen. I'm just using you still got your clothes. You still got your clothes on the bed. When you gonna move your clothes? How much money did you spend? And you done spent too much money. When why did you buy that shirt? That shirt? Well, you didn't need them jeans. So they go around the corner and they're gonna tell you what you need and what you don't need, and then and not only that, a woman is a nagger. She bought the right to being a nagger, but
Didn't.
she also is very vindictive.
Of course she is.
A
Trying.
woman is you kill her cat, she gonna get your dog. That's
Well, see,
that's a
because look, that's one of our topics, Mr. E, when we talk about what's in your closet, because we're going to talk about the differences between men and women, and the fact that we have that side, but we all have that side. We're going to show the differences according to our anatomy and according to how we feel, how we think, our emotions. But I assure you, like I said, a woman does not own the rights to nagging. She can nag. She is vindictive, but she's not the only one. And but I'm saying, I think it's the technique, though, Mr. E. Do you think it's the technique? Because guess what? A man may nag in a different way, but a woman nags in a needling way. It's like, shut your nagging. I'm tired. You driving me crazy tight. I don't know if a man does the driving you crazy thing. I think a woman is more apt to nag so bad you want to go and jump off a bridge.
Especially if she got one of them crazy voices.
Why you? I don't understand it. I didn't I just try to. It's the song. It's the song.
That's that song that they're singing, and when they sing that song, that is one of that gets on a man's last nerve. That high pitched voice of the song that she's singing, it gets on a man's last nerve. They may not own the rights to being a nag, but guess what? They can nag.
So I was looking at a movie, just a little snippet on TikTok, Medea's movie, and in it, there's a young lady that had a baby by one of the.
That's right. I know.
And she said, rah, 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 and they just showed how she is just a nagging and picking and pawing, and it's just a song in his ear. It's just too much. And so I think that's where we have it on you all, is the song that we sing. We don't just nag, honey. We're going to sing it with a melody and we're going to grind it in.
And so I want our men to get ready, because we're gonna show y'all some. We're gonna help brethren be able to deal with the ladies, especially in that nagging vein. Yes, brethren, they do sing with a song. They do nag you with a song. They look at you kind of cross-eyed and cock-eyed, and they look at you and point their little fingers at you when they ready to cut. Yeah, they cut you off. Women has a whole lot of mechanics and things that they do to brother, and we're gonna let y'all know all about it, so you can be prepared for it, so you can be on your defense. Say, I seen this happen before. So guess what, Mr. E, he just showed us how that we can prepare ourselves for that nagging. That
you'll never be able to look. You will never be able to really challenge a woman with this, because that's a gift. See
that mouth.
See that right there?
That mouth.
Let me tell you. See this right here? Y'all may have this, but let me tell you. See this right here?
That mouth.
That's a terrible animal. The Bible said it's deadly. It's unruly, and it's a gift that we have when we're challenged, we may not be able to do this, but let us get loose. And this right here, make you run and want to jump across a bridge.
I remember.
That's the difference. Those are the weapons. And we're going to
That's
talk
right.
about the differences. We're going to talk about the weapons. We're going to talk about, what men look. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. That's going to be our after dark show. We're going to have a wonderful time with that, Mr. E.
That's right.
We're going to also tell, how we do get along. And not only that, I don't care how much we nag, how much we fuss, how much we want. A man is still going to want a woman with all that. With all that,
With all of that.
with all that vindictive, with all that, he still want a woman.
That's right. That's right.
So we'll talk about what's in your closet. We'll talk about the differences in women and men. And, we'll enjoy, telling the good side of relationships and things like that as well.
And the reason why men is right there with her and likes that, because he took his club out. And when he took his club out and he hit her upside the head.
I don't think
boom, and dragged her back to the cave.
What year was this?
That's why men own the rights too. So I want to help the men today, so they'll know exactly what to do when it comes to nagging.
I don't think so. He's gonna find himself in the clack clack. Yeah. Men say clack clack.
We ain't going to jail.
Say clack clack.
Never that.
Don't start trying to get clubs and bust somebody up all you want to. There's this thing called the law. And one thing we can say, and we had this show, Mr. E, we can say that sometimes the law is on the side of a woman like I don't know what. And we had our show. We recapped the show. This is our 8-year anniversary FYI Radio Morning Show. 8 years anniversary now in the month. We started in November. We're going to celebrate throughout the year. And it's just crazy how we, what is it? What am I trying to say, Mr. E?
How we can get all the information, put it all together so that, you can find everything about everybody.
Everything about everybody. We found out about I was just trying to pull up one of the shows that we have.
Our child support show.
We had the child support. We rewound on that one. And we showed how the courts favored at a time, really favored. And so, things are changing. And
that's right.
You think that's a good thing, Mr. E?
I think it's a fair thing that when the courts change for both, where there are not deadbeat men, and now they're seeing that men are really reaching out, trying to take care of their children, trying to take care of their family. But it's the vindictiveness of a woman. I don't know if that's
some women, because some women are really. I think some women are fair. Some women won't even report a man sometimes. Some women are willing to negotiate and communicate about child support. But I tell you, at one time, it was terrible for a man to even go to court. He didn't really have a chance. Now, and this in time is balanced, because guess what? The same thing that went for men can go for women now. You don't, women, and women. You don't pay that child support, you're going to clack, and claim, and you're going to be penalized just like a man now.
That's right. Because because you cannot use that child as a bullet in the gun anymore, because especially when they have put all men in a category as being deadbeat daddies. Men are not deadbeat daddy. There are some men that takes care of their responsibility. Yes. And there are some men that go far and beyond and take care of other people's responsibilities too, when there's a total package involved. A woman can have 3 or 4 kids. It may not be by that one man. One can be only by that one man. And guess what? He'll take care of the whole
step families. Yeah, we have those step families. Which are,
blended family. We got blended families, so they'll take care of the whole family.
And that's marvelous. I mean, that's and look, in this day and time, children, women have kids, a lot of them in the generation of, especially of my children, you know, a lot of that generation have kids, and some of them have broken up in their relationships, and you know, some of them had kids young. And so when you meet a woman, sometimes she'll have a child, or sometimes he'll have a child or two. And so, hey, you know, if they love one another, they'll get together and they'll make it work. I heard, and I haven't experienced it, Miss D, but I heard that blended and step families are a hard family. You have to really work at it and grow together to make it work.
That's right. You know, because I heard it also as when you got a blended family, and the, the, the family will look at you, the child will look at the man and say, "You ain't my daddy." Well, he knows that he ain't your daddy, but guess what? You come with the package, and you know he's going to help provide for you, and also keep a great roof over your head, even if your father is not there. So you know, when you got a blended family, a blended daddy has to go through HELL.
Or not. You know, some men really adjust. Some men, like you said, it comes with the package. Some men can love the children just as much as they can love the woman. But like I said, I heard it's challenging, but a lot of people do get through it, and you know, that's a part of life. And especially, like I said, in the generation, especially my children and those after them, they really, you know, have to really, really see that that's a new normal.
That's right. That's right.
So anyway, so we'll be talking about that, and then of course our wonderful sports talk. Who's in the playoffs and more is what we look from here on out, Mr. E. Who's in the playoffs? That's what we're going to be talking about.
That's right. That's right.
Our guests, and we're going to just go all the way to the end. We got some great games to look forward to. Even tonight, Mr. E, who's playing tonight?
The Cincinnati Bengals playing against the Jaguars on tonight. And so it's going to be it. I just want our listening audience to know, if you're not into sports, it's okay. It's fine. But guess what? If you can get involved, my God, especially now, since the playoff is all here. I know my auntie Virginia Sawyer and a host of others that are commanders. You know, I know y'all are heartbroken, but guess what? Pack your bags and go down to the
That's cold. We say pack your bags and go. Well, I tell you what, and so Mr. E, that's what we're going to cover. We're going to cover who's going home.
That's right. That's right. And we're going to get some sales also, Miss Hinton, on batteries and remotes, so that folks can also go home, know where to go pick their batteries up, and then they can sit on the couch and watch from there.
That's cold. So Mr. E, there's some great games. We're going to be continuing with sports talk. We'll have special guests, and we're going to really, really love it. Also, with the holiday season, it is a time of giving for FYI radio show, and we're going to be blessing those that have been viewers and listeners, and we want you all to tune in. We're on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, again on Peace 95.3, WGPL 1350, WPCE 1400 AM, WMVA 88.9 FM, Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. We want you to continue to join us. We're on 9:30 a.m. We want you all to be there so we can say thank you, so we can celebrate, so we can have a great, great time this holiday season, our time of giving, and really saying we appreciate. You didn't have to take your time to be with us these 8 years, but you showed us your love and appreciation, and we want to say thank you to you all. Before we go, excuse me, Missy.
And that's what it's all about. Thanking you for being a part of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, being our backbone, being our support system, to encouraging us to like and share all our shows that we bring forth to you, and to interact with us, because we want you to have the best. We don't want you to be left out in the cold, especially when it comes to political, when it comes to what's on the street, and safety tips all over the world. We want you to have the very best.
Absolutely. We got some great things coming up in 2024 as well. We'll talk to you all as we get closer. We're going to have more guests on. We're going to just have some great topics. We're going to have just fun activities. Serving that tea. That's another thing. We're going to be stirring and serving it up. We're going to serve up that holiday tea, though, during the holidays. And we're going to have fun with it. I love that segment. That's one of my favorite segments is serving that tea. You know what? We got some serving that tea cup. We're going to make them available to you all and everything you all can have. You can purchase those serving that tea. And it's just so much fun doing that segment. If you all have any tea to serve and stir up, we're waiting on you. But I tell you what, in the meantime, we have a wonderful young lady, Clara Huff, who sends us tea every week, actually. And I love that. We find out a lot of different things that's going on in society, on social media, in the news, and just all over. And we serve it up now. Mr. E can come up with some good old hot tea.
I got some tea, Miss Hinton, that I can't wait till we get ready to serve piping hot tea. But I can't wait to get.
We want some piping hot holiday tea.
I got some great tea because we know that P did it. Oh, I ain't gonna serve the tea today.
We gonna serve some of that up on Friday, but
That's
there's
right.
so much
So you
to
better pay
serve.
close attention because now he's hanging out with Jake. TV
Well, I
Jake.
tell you what, allegedly, I know he was at the church, but we will serve the information, and we want it to be correct. We don't want to just be gossiping. We just want to kind of report what's in the news. And so before we go, we're going to make sure we have announcements here. There's another announcement. Where is she?
Royal Lady.
The Royal Ladies Pie. Listen, it's time to order those pies.
That's right. They're yummy tea for your stomach.
You can pre-order for the holidays, or you can have them for special occasions, special events, Sunday meals, anytime in your stores, wherever. And we are gearing up. Give us some time. We're going to gear up where you can actually get them shipped to you all.
That's
Give
right.
us some time, and we're going to do that. We're also working on a menu to add to the Royal Ladies Pie. And I'm so excited because these items on the new menu are really, really good and delicious, just like the sweet potato pie. And we are looking forward to bringing you all some great things during 2024, the new dishes, the new menu. In the meantime, you can get the pie for your holiday occasion. You can get sweet potato pies, deep dish, regular, or minis. We're going to have some great things. I'll tell you about them more throughout the holidays. But don't forget, you can call 757-470-0224. Email me at the Royal Ladies Pie at gmail.com. That's ROYALLADYS pie.com. The Royal Ladies Pie.com. Get your pies, honey. Hurry up, because I'm telling you, on Christmas, she won't be baking pies. But I'm telling you, you can get them now. You can get them up until Christmas. And then you can get them after Christmas, up until New Year's and beyond. And so we're excited about the Royal Ladies Pie. We're ready. We're in a commercial kitchen cooking. We got all the credentials. We are ready for you. We want you to be ready for us. Also, again, Bullvic, go to bullvicacademy.com, the website. Check out our anti-bullying message, information, games, books, and beyond. Also, the ladies' music, of course, you can go to Crystal Records, and anywhere music or soul, you can go get Yoanda Hinton's music. There's a new single ready, and we're just about ready to put it out in the atmosphere, in the marketplace. We'll let you know more about that. And Crystal Community Development Corporation, Young Women Achieving Success Program. We're getting ready to take our break, but if you want your girls to get into the program, there's still time. We're recruiting all of this month, and we would love for you all to be in that program with your daughters. Can you be a part of it? Your granddaughters, your niece, cousins, or whatever, next door neighbor. make sure you get that information to me if you want to be a part of that program. Let your girls be a part of that program. 757-287-6792 or Christo Community at Cox.net. That's Cristo, Christo Community at Cox.net, or inbox me and say, yes, I have daughters, I have girls. These girls have to be 10 to 17 years old, and they develop a sisterhood, and we develop young leaders. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. In the meantime, Mr. E is going to tell you how you can be a sponsor, intern, or special guest with FYI Radio Morning Show or FYI After Dark.
If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor or intern of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. Or you can inbox us at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yoanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, or email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. That's FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com, or call us 757-714-7861.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. E, it's time to roll out. Thank you all for joining us. It's been 8 years. We're doing just fine, and we thank God for this opportunity. So we're going to see you on
Wednesday.
We want to say, Desi, good morning, Desi. Desi said he's waiting on his file. All Desi has to do is put that order in, and I guarantee you're going to get that file. So listen, you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We're going to see you back on Wednesday. Be blessed. Enjoy yourself. And don't forget to look at the game.
That's right. Who you going with, Miss Hinton?
You know, the Bengals used to be my grandson's team, but he threw them away just like a piece of dust. And so let's go with the other team this time. Let's see. Is it the Chargers?
That's right. That's the Jaguars.
The Jaguars. Let's see wait, before I say that, what's their season been? You know, I can't go with a bunch of.
You know, Miss Hinton, when you look at the season, these seasons, the Jaguar season should be over, and the Cincinnati Bengals season should be over also.
Same.
The Cincinnati Bengals, they playing against the Jaguar tonight. And you can rest assured that the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jaguars are 8-3, so they doing wonderful.
Ooh.
But the Bengals are 5-6.
Well, we're gonna go with the Jaguars then. Let's see what they did. Let's see. Sometimes it's any man's game.
That's
right.
We'll
see. But anyway, you all be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll see you back on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m.
Just before we let you go, listen, I want to say congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers. What a great job y'all did on them Philadelphia Eagles. I give you love to them. Hey, look, Jalen, I hope you're doing, I hope you're doing wonderful, boy, and I hope you don't have nothing going on with you, but they put some heat on you. So now your next team, you can't get out the fire yet. We got to turn it up on you. So the Dallas Cowboys is coming your way. All right.
All right. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good evening.
2 up, 2 down. VA.